Nazdar, nazdar, ako sa máte? Dúfam, že ste sa dočkali tohto videa. My sa ideme dneska pokúsiť už konečne rozluštiť to heslo. Ma napadlo. Čakaj, musím, ako sa tam ide. Jasné. Musíme ísť celé dookola. Napadlo ma, že by sme si teda asi mali možno dobre prečítať všetko od znova. Lebo sme to asi troška odflákli. Tak, čo sme k tomu mali? Asi nie. Tu máme nejaké dátumy. Tento mesiac všechno zmení. Kurník, ja tu počujem furt nejaké zvuky. Tam máme 15... No sú 3 dátumy v auguste. Ktoré? Tak sa máme riadiť, že s tým kalendárom. 14, 15, 16. Sedemnáctka je zakružkovaná, ale aj 31. Sedemnáctka je zakružkovaná všade. Krem tohto tu mal dovolené dovču. A bol víkend. Takže by sme skúsili dať 17, 2023. To je najbližšie k tým dátumom 14, 15, 16. Čo som chcel? 0, 2, 3. Ďalšia bola zakružkovaná 31, že? Skúsme... Skúsme dátum a koniec roka. 08 2, 3. No dobre, bol to ten mesiac, lebo tam...
And the doors are open.
Lebo to bol starý denník, to sa stalo. Ďalší deň bol 17, ďalší tam bol zakruškovaný 31. Jedno z toho to muselo byť, ale proste keď si človek si to poriadne nepozerá, tak proste to nespraví. To vždycky len tak letmo prečítam.
There's Thor, and he's out of his mind. Need to get to him.
Thor a jeho Thorovo kladivo. To tam dobre zameta. Nič, to ide od znova. Dobre, takže otvorili sme tie dvere konečne, ale tu stále nemáme tú kľúku. Čo tam je?
Think, Saga. Thor is being targeted. He needs help.
Jasné, Thor potrebuje našu pomoc. Takže později. Vylepšený zbraň máme len 3, ty vole. Mapa. Je tá búchačka, kurník. Á, počkaj, toto už svietí. Je tu niekto? Á, už sa odomkli tieto dvere. Baterky. Ništ. Aha. Kliká. No je to guľa od dverí, hej. No. Mám pocit, že na mňa niečo skočí.
Ilmo was nervous. His palms were clammy. He lowered his phone. Mulligan isn't picking up. Yako shook his head, pointed at his own phone. Same with Thornton. Ilmo didn't like it. No one was answering the phone at the workshop in Watery either. Something was up. It had to be the writer. Had to be. The Koskela brothers were crouching in the bushes across from the Elderwood Palace Lodge, its light shining in the night. They couldn't wait any longer. The brothers knew Saga was in Watery visiting her trailer. Going now was their only chance to do this without hurting her. Ilmo stood up and a crowd of deer masks looked his way. Okay, this is it. The writer is the target. Take him down and it's all over. Only shoot the Fed if you have to. This is our big moment. We watch in the night. The crowd murmured the chant back to him. Ilmo turned his face to the hotel. He could see Saga's partner in the window. Ilmo slapped his brother on the shoulder. The brothers donned their masks. The cult of the tree was ready.
Tak vlastne oni išli iba po tom Alonovi. Jasné, náš obľúbený tento. Hladenie jelenia.
On greener pastures now.
Ako inak bez toho by sme nemohli byť. Prečo si nemôžeme aj rýbu pohľadkať? Ja, to by chcelo... To by chcelo akože zväčšiť inventár. Máme jedno miesto voľné. Nájdi Thora. No. Že musíme ísť sem, ale tu máme ešte neprezreté. Že keď prejdeme takto. Tu boli otvorené dvere.
Gale Barrows stared at his chest x-ray. It was in his left lung. It felt like a black hole, an opening to darkness. He felt like he was drowning. He coughed and coughed and coughed. So hard his whole body and soul felt twisted and mangled, upside down and inside out. With every cough, the black hole grew bigger. It felt good. It tore him up, but it felt good. Gale was dying. The black hole was sucking everything good out of him. He imagined looking through it, into the darkness. The black hole grinned. Gale couldn't escape its gravity. He worshipped it. Gale sacrificed to it. In blood.
No ale ja, aha, tunak. Ja by som si to chcel ešte uložiť. Máme tu skriňu, jeden šíp, ten môžeme šupnúť sem. Baterky tiež, dúfam, že 5 batériek mi bude stačiť. Ty, ale mohli by sme sa... vyliečiť a túto jednu šupneme sem. No, túto dáme naspäť. Tak, to sme si doplnili. Náboje do brokovnice máme dosť. Asi nič také extra si nemusím brať. Tak to uložíme. Mapu. Dobre, tuto vyzerá, že to máme obehnuté. Fú, ale toto by sme si... Rýchla pozícia, dáme to sem. Počkaj. Ty vole, ten celkom vydržal. No niečo som aj netrafil. Povedzme si to na rovinu.
Need to catch up with Thor. This must have been Thor's.
Thorovo kladivo, to nejdeme to ani skúšať, to by sme nezvedeli. Kurva! Tu normálne fakt chytím ten infarkt. Nič. Tak akože diky. Kde zmizol? Čakaj, ja som odtiaľ som to vyšiel.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Tak nič. Nejaký altánok. Pozrime sa.
It's 1988, a face-off between deities on the rim of Cauldron Lake, high above its dark waters. Thunder roared, the old gods facing something even more powerful, something harder to define even. Or, changing the perspective, raving lunatics all, caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion. The old gods, the corsairs of the Sea of Night, and the Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between. We help you, you stay away from our family, Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. That's never gonna happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral, shall you remember our deal, said the Dark One. Blood arched from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lightning hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that, he was gone. Tor rushed to his brother. Are you alright, bro? Effectively blind in that moment, the eye patch covering his left eye, his hand over the now empty socket of his right, blood oozing out of it. Odin cursed. The bastard took the wrong eye.
Ten bastard si splietol oko, no super. No. Určite. Tuto máme pozamykané. Sú nejaké dvere. Zatopené. Tu majú mŕtvolu. Ježiš. Prečo majú v pivnici mŕtvolu?
Need to find the key.
Čo tu máme?
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic depressive celebrity writer.
Ale jak ma trhá pri týchto somarinách.
Wake had various addictions on his back. An on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD. Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
Ó, dobre. Že tu máme bezpečné miesto. To môžeme odložiť. Máme jednu svetlicu. To šupneme takto si. To si doplníme. Doplníme batérie. Dúfam, že stačí a dáme saveík. No, keďže tu už nic viac není.
Can't be opened on this side.
No, ale neviem, ktoré to bolo. Dobre, ja... Zahodíme, si radšej zoberiem. Zoberiem si radšej baterky. Že niekto tu stále kradne poistky. Než je tu všetko zhamknuté. Vole, kde to som? Dobre, tu chce heslo.
Is this something they watch on movie night? That looks just like Casey. What the hell is going on?
Prečo mám pocit, že na mňa niečo skočí? No, behol som to len tak zbežne, tak dúfam. Že tam nebolo nič také extra dôležité. No tu nevieme to heslo.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. "Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it," Cynthia said. "This will put a smile back on your face, my dear," a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
Čiže ja mám taký pocit, že možno ja by som tu ešte ani nemal byť. Kód je 273. Ja normálne cítim, že niečo na mňa vyletí.
A fuse. Could come in handy.
Je tu nejaký šmejd. Asi nevinde, hej, ale dúfam. No ale to tam bolo hnusné dole, hnusné. Strašne hnusný pocit som tam mal.
What was that? Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What?
We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me, or is this the story again?
Now. Let's cool
No,
it
ona
with the
tiež je
language.
troška vyšinutá z toho príbehu.
She's clearly lying to me. Why? Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned. Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both? Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my god. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center.
Čistý pometený
I locked
fanúšik.
Torngale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
Nával.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor.
Tak dala nám kľúč,
Saga jabbed the selector
predpokladám,
on
k
the
tým dverám.
jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled on the vinyl. The song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology. The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken, sinking into darkness. Odin had said that the song would be a way to know Tor, a way to find him. A light bloomed in through the garden window. That's where Tor had vanished into the pond. Saga knew what she had to do.
Musíme si prehrať skladbu. Ne?
Page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize to your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby. Plausible. Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
Dobre, ideme sa vrátiť do toho doma dôchodcov. Tá je úplne mimo. Tu sú mimo akože troška asi všetci. Tam sme boli. Pod zájmu. V treťom poschodí nám sme mali zavreté nejaké tie dvere. Počujeme o Odina.
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Thor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Thor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Thor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
Ale tu by sme si to teda mohli uložiť. Ukáž. Jeden šíp, no dáme ho sem. No a ideme skúknuť Odina. Všetci sú preč. Kde mal ísť ten Odin? To bolo toto, že by bol zamknutý.
Anger's remorse. This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it.
Shock.
Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor, bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen. Cynthia has Tor in the overlap. Anger's remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location. Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The dark presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor.
No čo nám ešte
Where is
povieš?
Anger's remorse now?
Beauty is a young girl in love. A rock and roll, please. The shadows to come alive. A gift. An on-off death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her. Anger's remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks care home.
The Anger's remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub. Cynthia took the record and I brought it back.
No nedá, my to dáme zase. Tu si. Sme už... Halo. Nebudem si nič, má len tieto výkriky. Má otvorené oči, či nie? Či sa im to len zdá? Mrká s nimi, ale tu nič není. Myslím, že bába bude niečo schovávať v tej skrini. Poďme si to najprv obehnúť.
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble
Key fob's no good without power.
Kurník!
You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks. Do you know anything
Tak prehodíme
about
rovno s ním
the cult of
pár.
the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. But I like his shoes.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. Tease a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
Nedávno sme prišli z toho blbého toho. Kúrnik tieto tiene. A z nich klepne. Tak, dámy a páni. Ďalšie šoky si necháme na ďalšiu časť. Takže nezabudnite like a odber a vidíme sa. Čaute.